Time to conduct evil. I've tried to steal stuff a couple of times. Granted, I was 6 during both of them, but it still counts. The question is, did I get away with it? Get ready, because these stories are stupid. My barber recently recounted a story I had forgotten about me trying to steal candy from her, which is apparently her favorite story from her more than 25 years of, barbing? Back then, there was a bowl of candy on the reception desk. When I came there, she would always make sure it was full because she knew how much of a sweet tooth I had. And still have. I was only allowed to have one, but one was not enough. One wasn't even close to enough. So I decided I needed to pull a full-on heist. I began to hatch my plan. I knew that the bag of candy was somewhere in the back room, but where specifically was unknown. So I needed to scope out the soon-to-be crime scene. One time, when she went back there to get candy, I followed her. I don't know what she thought I was doing, but she let me. I discovered that the candy was kept in the refrigerator for some reason. But there was still one problem. The back room's door was in line of sight of her while she was cutting hair. I couldn't just say, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually the world's first 6-year-old refrigerator repairman. I'm just going to give you a quick checkup. That probably wouldn't have worked. Suddenly I saw it, what would become the linchpin to my entire plan. First, let me quickly give you the place's layout. Haircutting here, back room here, door to the back room on this side. There's a dividing wall here, and on the end of the hallway that wall makes, there is a bathroom which is right next to the back room with its door here. The linchpin I mentioned was the wall between the back room and the bathroom. It wasn't a wall. It was this weird partition that stopped about 4 feet from the ceiling, and more importantly to me, stopped about 8 inches from the ground. And just like that, the plan was ready. I was back at the barber shop and ready for action. As soon as my brother, I have a brother, started his haircut, I asked if I could go to the bathroom. Obviously, the answer was yes, because my plan was without flaw. I crept to the bathroom and then to the gap under the partition. I got down on my hands and knees, crawled through the gap, opened the fridge, and found my prize. The candy was mine. There was no way I could possibly be caught. What you got there? Nothing. I got caught. I had no restraint and took so much candy it was cartoonishly obvious how much I had. And my mom made me return all the candy that wasn't in my mouth. My brother was actually also there for the skiing story, but he was never relevant, so I just never mentioned him. Anyway, speaking of brothers, Abraham Lincoln had a brother. Abraham Lincoln. Pennies. One time I tried to steal a single penny. I failed. Now how did I manage that? I was in line at the grocery store when I noticed in the little donations tray a single, exceptionally shiny penny. I had to have it, so I see what you're doing. I felt ridiculously ashamed and probably got a stern talking to. I don't remember. I was 6. I do remember the shame, though. I remember that very clearly. And I never stole again. Good thing I got that out of my system on such a low-stakes item as early in life as I did. And that's every stealing story I have. Well, good on me for having so few. To answer the question from the beginning, did I get away with it? Ahem. No. So I guess the message is you will always get caught, so don't even try. Also, it's wrong. Oh wow, the message is stealing is wrong. For more insightful and thought-provoking content, subscribe to my Intellectuals Only YouTube channel.